Hi guys, my name is Alex. I am a sex coach and welcome back to another quick sex tip from a sex coach like myself. So on my channel I talk about communication and talking about sex all the time and how important it is in a relationship, any sexual relationship, even a casual hookup, how important it is to talk to that person about this sexual experience. And the reason communication is so important is because you want to get to know what they like and dislike in sex so that you can do those things or avoid those things. And it also just makes you guys more comfortable with each other so that you can, in that sexual experience, lose yourself and just be present, immersed, and engaged in that sexual experience, and that is going to make it better. But what do you do when you talk about sex and maybe you don't really know what you like or dislike, or maybe the conversation didn't really go anywhere, but you're still going to have sex regardless, and you haven't talked about it that much, or you tried to talk and it didn't work out? What should you do? So sex is always better when there is a mental component to it. So that means if we want to provide a good sexual experience, we need to be dirty talking, we need to keep them in the moment, we need to arouse them as much as possible. But what can we do if we don't really know what to do because our partner hasn't expressed it to us? Or maybe they don't even know what they like yet, right? Because that will happen. You will run into people that just don't even know, or they haven't had enough sex, or they haven't had sex at all to be the best source of their pleasure, and you gotta figure it out. And that means all the pressure is on you. You have to figure it out, right? So the reason I wanted to make this video is to give you guys the best default position that you should do. Position, I guess, is the wrong choice of words. The best default mental state that you should portray in your sexual experience so that you can kind of almost guarantee good results and a good sexual experience given a lack of information about what they like or dislike. And that mental state is dominance and control. And it seems crazy, right? You're thinking, I don't even own any whips or chains or anything to tie them to the bed, and I've never done BDSM before, so how can I be dominant in the sexual experience? That's crazy. And the type of dominance I'm talking about is more of a leader interaction. You need to be the leader of that sexual interaction. You need to guide that sexual interaction. And that means you need to be a little bit dominant. And what this means, this form of dominance means, is that you are basically the director of the sexual experience. You're telling your partner what to do, what you would like them to do, and controlling the experience, guiding it, directing it, and making all the decisions for you guys. This does a lot of things in terms of sexual pleasure, in terms of improving the quality of the sex. For one, it alleviates any pressure on your partner because they can sit back, listen to you, and enjoy themselves and relinquish control of that sexual experience and not have to worry about making all the decisions. The second thing it'll do is ensure that you are dirty talking because you need to guide your partner into doing these things. You need to tell them what to do. That means you need to speak. Yeah, you need to directly influence them into doing things that you want them to do. And the only way you can do that is through dirty talk. And what that will do is create that psychological stimulation that is extremely arousing, and it's such a turn on. If you give your partner something to listen to like that, then you're kind of enhancing that experience by adding onto the physical components of the sex, you're adding that psychological element. Dirty talk is basically the best thing you can possibly do to enhance the pleasure of a sexual experience. So not only are you kind of allowing your partner to let go and just totally be themselves, relaxed and immersed in that experience, but you're also giving them psychological stimulation on top of that by telling them what to do, by directing the experience. And you don't have to be like this crazy domineering dominance type person, like saying, "Get on your knees, you dirty whore." You can simply say, "Lay down, we're gonna do missionary now." Or turn over, I want to do doggy style now. Or I want to do you from behind now. Or I like when you do that. Do this to me. Or I'm going to do this to you. You're just kind of directing the interaction. You are the dominant party in that interaction. You are the leader, and that is the true thing. It is so sexy. It's such a turn on to have sex with someone that can lead an interaction like that, that has the confidence to do that. And that's all you need to do is just have the confidence, have the courage to lead that interaction, especially as men. Women will love this. Most women will love this. And it's an amazing default position to go into, a default mode, I guess, to go into, because position, kind of, you think of sexual positions. This is more of a psychological state, a more of a mode of the sexual interaction. And that's basically it. If you are at a loss, if you're at a lack of information, you don't know this person that well, your sexual communication wasn't that good, it didn't bring about too much information, then this is your default position to choose, and it will almost guaranteed lead to an amazing sexual interaction. Of course, there are going to be people that have different sexual preferences, but if you're in that tight spot, like I said, and you're at a loss, then default to this, and 9 times out of 10, or even more than that, is going to work out in your favor. It's going to be a great thing you can do. Even if you have all the information in the world, do this to throw in variety if you're not already doing it, and most people will enjoy it, like I said. So that'll do it for me in this quick sex tip video. Hope this helps you guys out. Hope you learned something. I hope you guys use this in your sex lives and it works and you guys have amazing sex because of it. If it does, then come back, watch some more of my videos. Definitely consider subscribing if you want more advice like this, more quick sex tips and other things. I do a lot of different content. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.